Anna Neagle and Herbert Wilcox. Anna Neagle, Britain's #1 film star. Hiya, Miss Neagle.
Hello.
Mrs. Wilcox.
How are you?
Herbert.
Jack, how are you?
Nice to see you. Can I get you around here so we can all sort of
yes.
be... Yeah, let's be chummy. Anna, I often like to tell the story of you and Herbert, and especially I sort of consider you the sweethearts of the English cinema. Because you've been making pictures together ever since, well, even before you were married, and it's been a long, wonderful, successful association.
Very, very happy one altogether.
Herbert, what makes it so successful?
Well, it's very difficult to say, except that we believe in making pictures that will appeal to the emotions and not to the intellect.
Don't you think...
We don't ignore the intellect, you know, but we much prefer emotion to anything else.
But don't you think that probably one of the major considerations would be that you are the man of the family and you let Anna know about it? I mean, you know, you don't stand for any shenanigans.
Well, no. We don't need any. We don't need any.
In other words, he is not the firm man I thought he was.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, he is.
He is.
Yes. No, I hope it's a sort of 50-50 partnership.
You know, practically all of your pictures he's directed. Would you say he's a very...
Oh, everything.
Would
yes.
you say he's a very severe director?
No, a very firm one, though.
Very
firm indeed.
Should I bow out of this?
No, why, no. we want to get more on the husband and wife relationship because...
Well, it doesn't exist when we're making pictures.
Well, now, tell us about that.
I see her as a completely impersonal lady. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm completely objective. Otherwise, I wouldn't stand her playing all those love scenes with Michael Wilding and all these other fellows. I wouldn't like it at all.
Well, in Herbert, let's say after breakfast, coffee, or tea, probably tea, we go out of the house and shut the door, and from then on, we are two completely separate people. I mean, it's no longer the husband and wife relationship.
No, it doesn't exist at all.
And yet, you are financial partners too, aren't you?
Oh, yes, in every respect, partners.
Do you find it more difficult in England raising capital or financing pictures than you might in the United States?
Well, I think...
That's Herbert's department.
But it's not easy anywhere, is it now?
Well, I don't know. They seem to produce pictures without any problem.
Actually, we're in a very happy position of having made a series of successes, and they finance themselves. And what we do now is to go along and make pictures and have a lot of fun. We really like to make the pictures that appeal to us. And this last one we made, The Story of Odette, you know, we really had the most fantastic success with that on the continent, where the President of the French Republic attended, the King and Queen attended the premiere in London, and it's been the same all over the spot. And I think from Anna's point of view, it's the most satisfactory thing she's done since being Victoria.
You do know, of course, who Odette was.
Well, I was just going to ask you to step in and tell us a little bit about the story.
Well, Odette was the very great war heroine, you know, who was doing work with the French resistance. She was sent from Britain.
She was a member of the Maquis, then?
No, she was a British agent who was sent over, and she worked, actually, she and her comrades were the first who were responsible for having supplies dropped to the Maquis in France in 1943. Then she was captured by the Nazis, and she was tortured and sentenced to death. But she is alive to tell the tale, and she is married to the man who was a commanding officer, so it's a wonderfully happy ending to her.
She escaped then?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No, she didn't escape. No,
from the Nazis?
She was in Ravensbrück concentration camp.
Oh.
She was 2 years in the hands of the Nazis.
Yeah, she was rescued by the Americans in the end. She came over to the American lines and...
International story.
Was it? Yes. well, it proved to be. I hope it does here.
Did you do much research on
it? Highly decorated, of course. She has the highest possible award that could be given to a woman, the George Cross in Britain. She has the highest degree of Légion d'honneur, which was presented to her in Paris, and now in Belgium.
Did you do any of the shooting in the natural location?
Yes, every one.
Oh, you did?
We used them all, yes, in Cannes and Annecy, Paris, and the Gestapo headquarters. We went all the way back over the ground in Marseille. She stole the plans of the port of Marseille and got them away.
Anna, you, as I said before, are Britain's #1 film star and a very successful person. And I bet you...
I'd like to introduce the number one Britain film actor here,
Michael Wilding. Oh, fine.
I think you've met before anyway.
We certainly have. Oh, Mike, you do look well. How are you?
Jack, how are you?
I have one question. I want to finish up with Anna Neagle, and then I want to get back over to you, and we'll get your story about your activities. Anna, let me get
Yes.
back to this question. Now, you've been a very successful, of course, movie actress in England, and I bet you have one thing that you've always wanted to do, never been able to do, and haven't done yet.
Oh, you should have warned me.
I should
You
have.
mean in the way of acting?
Well, no, not especially an ambition in life.
I really think it is just to go on acting.
Just
I'm
go on
so
acting
old
forever.
that I can't anymore. I don't think
Well,
there's anything else.
You probably will
Maybe
continue
to travel a little bit more. I have traveled very extensively, but I still don't know anything about the Far East and Eastern Europe.
That's the
At
most
least maybe I couldn't see that now, anyway.
That's the most wonderful thing in the world, just to travel around. Anna,
Yes.
thanks for chatting with us. Nice
Thanks.
to see you and
Nice
Herbert
to see you
again. Now, Mike, what's new in our life? We can, of course, go way back and come up to the present date with Michael Wilding through Herbert Wilcox and Anna Neagle. I think Herbert was probably your, mentor? Is that the word in your career?
What's that mean, Jack?
Well, that means the guy who saw the great possibilities within you and your talent and, sort of followed you along the way.
He took an awful gamble, and he tried very hard, I must say, and persevered with me. And I can't thank him enough. He's been the boy, I must say, who's done it all for me. That there's no question about.
Well, you've been you have been actually one of the most successful, I think, English actors in American films.
I have?
Yes,
Well,
from the American point of view, we've had
Well-
a great many English actors who came over here and whose names sort of petered out after a while. But we all know Michael Wilding, and so
Yes,
keep familiar
but
with
I've been lucky. I've been played in England with Hitchcock twice, with Ingrid Bergman and with Janie Wyman and Marlene Dietrich. So I've been doing films in England for America, as it were. So I've had more chance.
Mike, have you always
Right.
done films?
No. I used to draw for my living.
A
as kid.
cartoonist? Or an artist?
Cartoonist, artist, all kinds, commercial, all the stuff. And then I used to go on the stage then. Time, and then I got movies and back on the stage. I go to and from.
It's always amusing to me to talk to people like you and Dane Clark and so forth, who are artists and lawyers and successful businessmen in a way, and they get away from that and become even more successful in the theater world or in movies.
Then you have to try and fool the people, that's what you have to do then. It's just a question of how long you can go on fooling them. They catch up in the end.
You're going out to Hollywood, I believe,
Yes,
to make a
I'm
picture for
going to
MGM?
Yep.
What's it going to be?
Well, it's a picture with Greer Garson, and it's called The Law and Lady Lovely. It's a sort of adaptation, I think, on The Last of Mrs. Cheney. I don't know, I think so. I never worked in California before.
Oh, you've never made a
I've
picture?
been there. I had a holiday. It's more fun that way, I just fool around. I'm looking forward to seeing all my friends there. They've been very kind to me, and I'll see them all again, I hope.
Do you think you'd ever want to live out in Hollywood, or would you prefer England?
Well, it's hard to say. My home is in England, so I like to go to and from. I wouldn't like to be settled anywhere, all that long. I like to stay in England some of the time and then come to the States.
Michael, thanks a lot for chatting with us today. I see we just got the signal. We're all out of time on our program, and I want to say goodbye to everyone and to you.
Goodbye, Jack. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Anna, come on over and say goodbye. We're running out of time. We have to say goodbye to everybody out there on the program.
Well, very nice to be back again. Sorry it's such a short visit.
And so, friends, we come to the end of your Ship's Reporter program for today. Ship's Reporter is produced on film by the National Television Guild and directed by Chick Vincent. Until next time, then, this is Anna Neagle, Michael Wilding, and Herbert Wilcox, who's out there in the distance. Come on over. We all wish you a smooth sailing.